What's good, YouTube? Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, price is consolidating, but I still wanted to learn how to trade on consolidation. I understand that's probably decreasing my probability of winning just because price isn't going in an obvious direction. But price is bearish on the 1 hour time frame, and price is bullish on the 15-minute time frame. So that gives me access to the 5 minute time frame and to use 5 minute confluences. So price swept these 1 hour highs up here, okay, with this candlestick. And then price gives me a break of structure to the downside on the 5 minute time frame. Okay. So here I think I was being a little too greedy. Um, but I whenever price was making the move up, I was looking for entries back through here, okay, which is obviously what did end up happening, right? But I was looking for entries through here through the middle, and this is around about the middle of this move up here, so this is where equilibrium was at as well. um so there was a 5 minute fair value gap here. Price had entered into this 5 minute fair value gap, and then you could either look for a break of structure on the 1 minute time frame, or you can this is the 5 minute fair value gap here. You can wait for a 1 minute break of structure and then enter. But I'm going to start doing something differently to improve my probability of winning with the 1 minute. So you can wait for a 5 minute bearish candlestick coming out of that 5 minute confluence, which is the 5 minute fair value gap in this example. But for this example, price had entered into this 5 minute fair value gap and gave me a break of structure on the 1 minute time frame. So where was the break of structure? So price had entered, they made a low, then a high. So this is a low, low, then a high, then this is the next low, and this low did not break this low. Okay, then low, then a high. So this is the low here. Okay, and then price made this bullish candlestick, right? But it doesn't have a low before it. So I just that one's like non-existent basically. So this candlestick doesn't break this low, but this candlestick does break this low. So I entered based off of that, right? Which I'm not going to be doing in the future. But price came up, stopped me out immediately, okay? And I put my high above I put my stop loss above the last high because I'm trying to sell. And yeah, price stopped me out. But okay, so I'm learning. Okay. So I could have pulled 1 minute confluences out. So what was the move up that caused the move down? This was the move up. So this is the order block that caused this move down. If I would have entered based off of this and made this my order block instead of just entering based off of the break of structure coming out of the 5 minute fair value gap, I don't think I would have entered. Uh, I probably would have entered based off of this here. This might look a little hectic, but the RR probably wasn't that good because I would have had to put my stop loss all the way up there. Okay, would I've hit a 1-to-1 here? No, I wouldn't have. Um, I might have taken that trade. I don't know, but the RR was not that good, and and like if I look here, the candlesticks here were just massive. They were massive, and plus, yeah, it didn't give me a break of structure here. But it doesn't really matter because price already gave me break of structure, and I'm just entering based off of a bearish candlestick coming out of the order block. So this was a loss, right? So usually, what I'm having in mind is whenever I start trading on my funded account, I'll just only risk $25 each trade. Okay, so this trade didn't end up working out, and I know that my daily bias is to sell. So I'm still looking for sales, and I notice price is showing bullish pressure up to this order block. And where did I get this order block from? I got this order block from the 5 minute time frame. Keep in mind, price just swept these 1 hour highs. Price is bearish on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, price is bullish on the 15 minute time frame, but it's only a retracement on the 15 minute time frame. The overall trend is the 1 hour. uh, bearish. Um, so yeah, I got this order block from here. The move up that caused the move down. Okay, all right. I'm not sure if this was the order block, but this was a part of the move down. This was the last bullish candlestick that was traveling upward. Okay, so this is where I considered the order block to be at. Okay, so price had entered into this order block. We can scale down into the 1 minute time frame, and we can look for a break of structure. I entered, okay, I started applying what I was saying originally, what I should have done here, okay, which trade make 1 minute confluences, right? So price, this massive block right here is the 5 minute breaker block, okay? So price made us a 1 minute breaker block here. So the move down that called, no, the last move up where that caused the orders to get filled, that is causing the breaker structure to the downside and the move down. So this is where the breaker structure was at. So now I understand that this is our order block and price can come back into this area, show bearish pressure coming out, and I can enter based off of that. So I entered based off of this bearish candle coming out of this 1 minute fair value gap. No, not fair value gap, order block, which is where the orders got filled at. So I entered here and I got a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio trade. So and every time my TP1 gets hit, which is just a 1 to 1 trade, which was this green trend line here, okay, I moved my stop loss all the way down, okay, and then I got stopped out here. So I feel like I've already taken 2 trades, right, back to back, and I'm thinking this is like, should I enter in again? Am I being too greedy? Like, because if I think about it, I've taken 2 trades. The first one was a loss, but this one hit. So I've already gained profits for the day. Okay. But the thing is, this move, right, was bound to happen eventually, right? Because the overall bias of the day is bearish and it's going to go in the bearish direction that we're looking for eventually, right? And price is going to react off of these order blocks. And I was trying to catch this move that entire time here because you can tell where my take profits were at. So this is how I would have entered for this trade here because I was looking at this and like even though I'm back testing, I still want to gain discipline. Like, would I really take that trade? Would I really do this? How would I act in this situation? So price enters here and shows bearish pressure coming out of it. Okay, so I was looking at this. This was the first trade that I was looking at, and I didn't like the way this candlestick was looking because price is bearish coming. Did create a bearish candlestick coming out of this uh, order block, right? But I would have had to put my stop loss all the way here, right? And that would have been a great RR trade, right? Because once the 1 to 1 gets hit, take I always get rid of my stop loss, right? So it's like completely risk free, right? Because most likely, if price is showing bearish pressure coming out of my order block or my confluences, it's going to hit TP1 or my 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So, but I was thinking about it's such a tight stop loss, I might as well put it above my breaker block, which I usually don't like doing. But anyways, even if I would have done that, it would have hit, and then I would have put my stop loss and closed it. Okay. So there, great. Okay. But I still would have got stopped out. And if I wanted that big move that I was talking about, this big move here, then I would have entered based off of this candlestick here. Okay. Because price completely went into this order block, right? And it swept these highs here, these main highs that it just created. In this past like 15 minutes or so, or even 30 minutes. So this is how I would have entered into this trade. So price closed this candlestick here, and then I would have put my stop loss there. Okay, and then where's our 1-to-1 at? It would have hit my 1-to-1 here. And actually, I would have gotten stopped out if I would have put my stop loss immediately um, to there. I would have gotten stopped out, honestly. I don't know if I would have re-entered into this trade or not there, but yeah, I would have gotten stopped out. I don't know if I would have re-entered because price would have hit my TP1 with this bullish candlestick, and then price would have came up and stopped me out. So maybe I wouldn't have actually caught that move. But mm, mm, I doubt I would have re-entered just based off of this candlestick to enter into a fifth trade, which is insane. Yeah, I would have had to put my stop loss here, which I probably wouldn't have felt comfortable doing. Aiming for a 1-to-1 first, like this. Wait, no, it would have closed. It would have closed here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. If you have any questions, uh, put it in the comments below. I'm here to give value and be realistic as possible. Yeah, this trade would have hit, and that would have been the last one. I probably would have got out after this one, but it's only a 2-to-5 risk to reward ratio trade. That's not that great for such a big move. But this video has been going on for too long. I appreciate you for watching it. You have a good rest of your day.